Hi, my name is Darren Johnson, and I work in education as a counselor. And I wanted to share that with you because it's important that you understand that I'm not some well-established guru. Far from it. I'm just an everyday common person who went online looking for a way to generate an income for myself and my family. And the reason why I'm sharing that with you is because I want you to understand that anyone can do this regardless of skill set and or experience. And what I wanted to do in this video was to share with you the 11 reasons why I love this program and why I believe it to be the best vehicle for you to accomplish your income goals. Number one, you get a level playing field. There are no videos on YouTube in regards to what you're about to see. Now, why is that important? Well, what happens on YouTube is whenever there's a program that gets launched, a bunch of people make videos about that program, and the most seasoned of those people who have been on YouTube for a while or know how to get their videos on the first page of YouTube, they suck up all the spaces. And so when your prospects come in, let's say you get a lead and you bring them into your system, they see your video and they want to research your opportunity, they go to YouTube to find more information. Who are they going to see? They're going to see all of those people on YouTube who know how to get their videos on the first page. And they're the ones that your leads are going to join. And that's going to leave you out in the cold. And it's even worse if you actually have paid for a lead to come through your system for them to then in turn go to YouTube and join someone else. Doesn't seem fair, but it happens all the time. And this is what a lot of the top income earners don't share with the little person. They tell you to go out there and shoot videos or to buy solo ads, but what really happens is you're actually making money for the gurus who are active on YouTube and know how to get on YouTube. So it's not enough just to make a video. You have to know how to get that video on the first page. And if you don't, no one's going to find you, and they're going to, your leads are going to assume that you don't know what you're talking about, or you don't have enough experience, and they're going to join the people who they see in the first 2 or 3 spots on YouTube. So with our program, you don't have to worry about that because the owner has very strict rules prohibiting anyone from using the name of the program in their title, in their keywords, or in Google AdWords. So that levels the playing field so that the little person who worked hard to bring a prospect through their business actually has a chance of closing that sale and making money in the program, which I find to be awesome because in the 12 years that I've been in the system, I've never seen anything like that. Number 2, there's no competition amongst members. And on our team, we all have access to the same exclusive training, and we all have access to the same community. So it doesn't matter who you join in this opportunity because we all have access to the same information. And that's great because it deters sponsor shopping while it also protects the people who are coming in from getting a sponsor who doesn't know what they're doing, and they may feel lost or like they're not getting their questions answered. In our system, we have one whole community. So whether you come in under me or somebody else, you're going to have the exact same access to information, bonuses, and trainings. We all do the same things, sort of like going into a McDonald's franchise. Okay. One McDonald's doesn't do things any differently than the other. They all follow the same exact format that they learn in McDonald's U. Well, this is going to be the same exact thing, which is great because you know that that's a proven model and that's how this is run. And this is great for non-gurus and newbies because everyone has an equal chance of making money from their efforts, and you learn exactly what to do to be successful. Number 3, I've spoken to the top income earner in this system, and we spoke on the phone for about an hour, and you don't get that kind of one-on-one attention from top earners in most systems. And so I was impressed by the fact that I asked for a call back and he called me back and we chatted like normal human beings. It was no pressure selling. As a matter of fact, he didn't even ask me to join the system. I had to stop him at one point in our conversation and say, okay, I've heard enough. I'm excited. I want to join in. He never tried to close me. I literally closed myself because this was in this particular community, we don't hold back any information. And to get that level of information within this system, it just blew me away, because in all the years I've been online, I've never had access to that level of training without having to pay. Number 4, the webinar you're about to see is Fluff and Hype free. It's just a straight up blueprint on how to be successful, and it makes total and complete sense to anybody who, regardless of your knowledge or experience level. So I found that to be appealing, because people come in at varying levels of experience, but this is something that anyone can relate to, no matter how old you are, how young you are, or whether you have a 4th grade education or a Harvard education. Okay, so that impressed me as well, because after I saw this, I said, that makes complete sense to me. Number 5, the hard parts that stalled me from making money online have been taken care of in this system. And maybe you can relate to what I'm talking about, feeling lost, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you can't measure up to the gurus in your program, feeling like they're sucking up all the profits and there's nothing left for you, or they know how to access the buyer leads and you don't. All that's taken care of in this system, and I found that to be very, very impressive. So this system checked a lot of boxes for me, and this is why I've decided to participate in it, and why I'm very excited about the future and being a part of this. And that brings me to something that's actually not on my list, but I want to add, it's just crossed my mind. This program has been around for 12 years, and that's unheard of in our industry. This is the granddaddy of the program, and it's been around for a long time because it works, because it has a proven business model, because people are profiting from it, and because we are in full compliance with all regulations. So that was another major box that this program checked for me. Number 6, it's a monkey see, monkey do duplicatable system. And that's awesome, because it's proven to work for the little guy. And that's what I care about. I want to make sure that everyone has a chance to make money, not just the leaderboard members or the gurus. It's like stepping into a McDonald's franchise, okay? I do exactly what the top earner does with no variation. Number 7, unbelievable bonuses that are offered from our team over and above what you're going to see in the webinar below. And that's really important, because you're going to get excited when you see what we're doing and you watch this video. But on top of that, just think of everything I'm telling you now and add that into what you're also seeing. And it's just going to really, really excite you and make you feel like you're going to actually win. Okay. And winning is what it's all about. Number 8, I don't have to talk to anyone to make money. Okay. If I don't want to. All right. I have access to my own personal closer, who also happens to be the highest earner in the program. It's the gentleman I spoke to about. You're going to get access to him too, which is awesome. So again, as I mentioned before, it doesn't matter who you come in under. We all have access to the same exact people, resources, and opportunities and bonuses, which is unheard of in this industry. Usually you come in under somebody, they offer you a set amount of bonuses, or you shop them against somebody else who's offering you a different set of bonuses. And if you choose wrong, you're stuck with that sponsor and their bonuses. Maybe you needed something different. In this program, we all have access to the same level of training and bonuses, so that we all have, nobody has more access to being, or more of a greater chance of being successful than anyone else, which is awesome. Let's see, what else did I want to share with you? I'm just checking my notes. Also, I'm in control of what happens with my prospective business partners. I get their information, I get their name and their phone number first, and then I decide whether or not I want to send that on to my closer, or if I want to make a phone call and answer a couple of questions myself. And the cool thing about this program is all the selling and telling is done for you in the system. So by the time they get to you, they pretty much know everything they need to know. They're already excited. And the questions that they're asking are more along the lines of, how can I get started? What's the where do I send the money? Stuff like easy questions to answer. But if you're absolutely terrified to talk to somebody, We do have, like I mentioned before, our closer, who is the top earner, who has no problem talking to anybody. As I mentioned to you, he spoke to me for over an hour and enjoyed every minute of it, I could tell. So that's taken care of you for you as well, or you can do it yourself. You have the option, which is beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Also, I get an update from my closer. So if I decide to send him the information, he'll call me back and let me know exactly how the conversation went. But if he doesn't call me back, I can always call him back. But, rarely has it ever come to the point where I needed to call him. He'll always call me back because he's excited. We're all excited about what we're doing and making money and helping other people. Okay. And that's what it's all about, helping other people meet their goals. Okay. And by helping other people meet their goals, you meet your goals. So the conversations we have about this are always filled with excitement because we can see that this can be a life-changing opportunity for the person on the other end of the phone. Number 9, after watching the webinar for the first time since I started online in 2012, I could actually see myself making money in a realistic way, and not in a hypey way, but more along the lines of like follow your GPS and get to your destination type of way. Like if you just follow the simple steps, you're going to be doing just fine. And that excited me because in previous programs, it always felt like there was a piece missing or a step missing, and I wasn't sure what to ask or who to ask, or I just never felt like I had a solid roadmap that would get me to my goals. Well, this program takes care of that for you, and our team takes care of that. And it's just an awesome opportunity to not feel alone on an island or lost. We're all helping each other, and the blueprint is in front of us, and it's easy to understand, and it works. Okay. Let's see. What's another thing that I wanted to mention to you? Number 10. Through this system, I've been transformed into a lead generating machine. All right. And I'm not talking about the solo ad leads that you can buy that are full of tire kickers and skeptics who, have maybe seen your ad but seen 20 other ads, and they're just tired by the time they talk to you, or they're opting in and they unsubscribe and they're just not interested, right? Not those leads. I'm talking about actual buyer leads who have seen the vision, who have been involved in opportunities but have not succeeded. It's they see the vision here and they get excited because they see that we actually have a roadmap to get them to where they're trying to go. Those are the kind of leads that we have access to. I was floored when I spoke to my partner about this, and he explained to me exactly what you're gonna have access to. I just couldn't believe it, and that was another reason why I just love this program, and I knew that this was exactly what I was looking for. Finally, everything that I just mentioned, you get access to for yourself. And I love that because that means that this is a duplicatable system. And when you come aboard, your prospects get access to everything that I mentioned as well. I love that about this program. Okay. So those are the top 11 reasons why I love this program, and why I think you'll love this program, and why I'm excited about it, and why I believe that this is exactly what you need, and that you're in the right place at the right time, coming across the right system to help you reach your goals. So what I want you to do right now is go ahead and click the button below, and that's going to take you to the webinar. I want you to watch the webinar, and then I want you to reach out to us. Okay. If you have any questions, we can answer them for you. Chances are you won't, because everything's explained so well in this webinar. Maybe you'll just want to know how to get started like I did. So click the button below, and we look forward to seeing you in our community, and I will see you on the inside.